Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here because today we're going to unlock a secret that's going to make your English sound way smoother and a whole lot smarter. It's a little bit of magic that makes talking so much easier.
So let me ask you a quick question. You know when you're telling a story about your best friend, do you ever feel like you're just saying their name again and again and again? It gets a little tiring, right?
Okay, just listen to this. John is my friend. John is a good student. John's sister cooks food for John. Whoa. See how many times we had to say John and Kieran? After a while, it starts to sound kind of clunky and, well, a little funny, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds pretty silly. But here's the cool part. What if I told you there's a super simple, almost magical way to fix this? A way to make our sentences just flow.
And boom, here it is. Check this out. On the left is our old, clunky paragraph. But now look at the right side. He is a good student. She cooks food for him. See? It's so much smoother, so much easier to read and listen to. That's the power of these magic words. So, what are these amazing magic words that are doing all this work? Let's pull back the curtain and find out what they're actually called and how they do what they do. All right, here it is. They're called pronouns. And a pronoun is really just a word we use in place of a noun. You know, a naming word. Think of it like a nickname or a shortcut. Instead of saying, my friend Rohit every single time, we can just say, he. Everybody knows who we're talking about. And it's so easy to use. Just watch. For Neha, we swap in she. She is an intelligent girl. For Raman, we can say he is an athlete. And for something that's not a person like the car, we just use it. It's just a quick little swap that makes everything sound so much better. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. Not all pronouns do the same job. It's kind of like they belong to different families, and each family has its own special role. Come on, let's go meet them. So first up, we've got the biggest and most common family. Let's just call them the people and thing words. Honestly, these are the ones you use all day, every day, probably without even thinking about it. Words like I, you, he, she, it, and they. Now, what's really cool is that these little words can actually change their form depending on their job in a sentence. Think about it. If you're the one doing the action, you say, I am reading, right? But what if someone is doing something to you? You wouldn't say, give the book to I. That just sounds weird. You'd say, give the book to me. It's the exact same idea when he becomes him and she becomes her. So, we've seen how pronouns can be the doer or the receiver, but they have other jobs too, like showing that something belongs to someone. This is our next family, the belonging words. Their job is super simple. They answer the question, whose is it? So if your friend asks, hey, whose water bottle is this? You can just say, it's mine. Okay, heads up, because this next part can be a little tricky, but you'll totally get it. Look at the left side. These glasses are his. In that sentence, the word his is a pronoun. It's standing all by itself. But look at the right side. These are his glasses. See the difference? Here, his is actually describing the glasses. It's a small detail, but it's a super useful one to know. All right, next family. These are the pointing words, and trust me, they are so easy. They're literally the words you use when you're pointing at something. If you're pointing at one thing right here, you say this. One thing over there, that. Lots of things right here, these. And lots of things way over there, those. See? Simple as that. And for our last family, get this. It's the question words. Yep, that's right. Words we use to ask questions like who, what, and which can also be pronouns. It totally makes sense when you think about it. When you ask, who is at the door?
That word who is just a placeholder for the person's name you don't know yet. So cool.
Okay, so you've met all the pronoun families, and you've seen what they can do. I think it's time for a quick, fun challenge to put your new skills to the test. You ready for this?
Here we go. Question number 1. My name is Shreya. Blank am 11. What's the magic word that fits right in that blank? I'll give you a second to think.
Did you say I? You got it. My name is Shreya. I am 11. Perfect. Great job.
All right, you're doing great. Let's try another one. Where is Rohit? Everybody is asking about blank. Which pronoun should we pop in there instead of Rohit's name? Think about it.
And the answer is him. Everybody is asking about him. Awesome. You're really getting the hang of this.
So you see, this stuff isn't just about some boring grammar rule. Learning about pronouns is like getting a brand new communication superpower. Let's talk about why this really matters. So, here's the big takeaway. Pronouns are your secret tool. They stop you from repeating yourself over and over again. They make what you're saying shorter and way clearer. And honestly, they just make your speaking and writing sound so much more natural. They're a total game changer. Okay, so I've got one last little mission for you. As you go about your day today, just listen. Listen to your friends, your parents, your teachers. Try to spot the pronouns. Which ones do you hear the most? You'll start noticing them everywhere, these little magic words that make our language work. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today.